Peterson today on the podcast. How you doing, Lee?
I'm good, man.
Well, it feels good to do the intro for once I'm changed, you know?
Hey.
It made me feel special. So, brother, I'm kind of still angry at you. So, for everybody that don't know, LA just got an iPhone. I think it's 14, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hates me already because I'm probably the only person that FaceTimes the heck out of him. And recently, he just got his iPhone and I just cracked mine, and Apple charged me $718 to fix it. By the way, that's highway robbery. But I told LA I was at work, and I said, well, hey, man, I got my iPad, just FaceTime me, because it comes to all your devices over Apple. I guess he doesn't know that yet. But then he proceeds to call my phone. My mom picks up, and she was asleep before she went to work. So I'm getting cussed out while he's calling. I was like, Mom, just tell him to FaceTime. He FaceTimes me and say, if that phone ain't fixed yet, it's been fixed since 1:30, but I'm not at home. Oh, you should have told me that. Now, he's been on FaceTime. I called him at like 9 o'clock this morning. And I see his sheets and him in the bed. And I'm turning the wheel. So which means I'm at work. You know, that means I'm not nowhere near home or nothing. If I said Mom went to fix the phone, that means she's in the home area. But he consistently calls my phone, and my mom, he's waking her up. And I'm getting cussed out every time. And I'm like, why don't you just FaceTime me? Well, I don't like to FaceTime all the time. Well, you didn't like to FaceTime, you shouldn't have got the damn iPhone. You should have stayed with Android. Well, I love you, brother. So throughout this show, y'all gonna see me just spaz out on him a couple times. But I love you. Brother, what's going on in the world of wrestling today? Because I know you watched.
Yeah, we had instead of SmackDown, we did Tribute to the Troops tonight, our annual show for our people in the military. Tribute to the troops. Leading with Fort. We got the camp they were at. But it's like, instead of fans, you see all military personnel and their families. It was quite interesting. Tribute to the troops tonight. Next Friday, we'll go back to our regular SmackDown programming. We're all building up to the Royal Rumble in January, so it should be good.
Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir. And is they going to be on Peacock, brother?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, I just got to make sure. I know that I asked.
Now, if you can't afford Peacock, which is $5.96, I understand, though. You can watch it on watchprowrestling.co. But unlike certain people, like All Elite Wrestling, unlike certain people, we don't have a problem with our streaming.
Oh, yeah, who got a problem with their streaming, brother? Shout them out. Don't just point the finger. Point the finger. Say the name, too.
Yeah, I've tried to watch a pay-per-view live as it's happening not too long ago. I believe it was AEW, not Revolution, but I came in the name pay-per-view. And they had problems. It would work for a few minutes, it would buffer. And this is live as it's happening streaming. Unlike AEW, All Elite Wrestling, WWE don't have a problem with that.
Well, and being a little devil's advocate, All Elite Wrestling is newer than WWE or WWF or any of those abbreviations that you want to see. So they got time. They perfected it.
Yeah. About that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and explain for the 1 millionth time to all my new folks why we're no longer WWF. As of 2002, WWF is the World Wildlife Foundation.
Hold on, what?
Yes, as of 2002, WWF is the World Wildlife Foundation. We are WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment.
Hold on, now I got a question. You got me. I got a question now.
Uh-huh.
So, WWL, did Vince McMahon just offer that up to them and or did they have to buy the trademark from them?
No, they said Vince let us talk about, hey, we know you got the same initials as we do. Every time they they fly somewhere, hey, where are your wrestlers at? No, we're animal shelter. At the time WWE goes somewhere, where are your animals at? No, we're a wrestling company. And it's all these years, from the 1980s to 2002, nobody noticed the same initials. So
I didn't even notice it. So hey, look at how long it's been for me.
So they got basically they told Vince McMahon, either you change your name, we're going to court. And the last thing we needed at the time was a lawsuit. So Vince changed all of our stuff from WWF to WWE. We were WWE since 2002 and beyond.
And beyond.
Now we still have the rights to all the media stuff, but we're not going to use WWF. So anything 2002 and up is WWE.
Yes, indeed. Well, also, I'm just going to do a little shameless plug. In case y'all did not know, my brother has a YouTube channel, Bible ASMR. We're probably going to do a double take tonight, but after we finish this, we're going to Bible ASMR, brother. Is that cool with you? See how I asked?
Yeah. Now I'm thinking, what's the old like the names? Let's keep it real. We're not going to get the names perfect all the time. In fact, I'm debating on this. I can't just switch. We're in the Old Testament now, but which is better, New Testament or Old Testament? Because New Testament names are simple. You know,
yeah.
Old Testament, you got all this you got Havilah, you got Zerubbabel, which is pronounced Zerubbabel. You got all these names and stuff in the Old Testament. And
well, brother, if I may interject, and this is gonna be my little rant again. If you wasn't in those sheets, and you would have been reading, and I could have helped you. Because we've been saying this, and you still haven't took me up on my advice yet. You just
I told you, read it yourself.
It's not reading it myself, but I wanted to help you with the pronunciation for the show. So it wasn't about me reading it myself, because you're right, I can read it myself.
Yeah.
But we're just going to get those names right. We'll say, hey, I want to have at least one perfect episode.
We'll see how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. So you can follow along at, of course, obviously, you're going to need a Bible of some kind, either electronic or in print. We're going to go to, I believe we're in Genesis chapter 5. You start with chapter 1, the creation, Adam and Eve in the garden, man and woman sin, Cain killing Abel. We're in chapter 5 now. Just Genesis chapter 5 tonight. You follow along any kind of, I prefer New Living Translation. You go to youtube.com/@InTheWordASMR. youtube.com/@InTheWordASMR.
Thank you, brother. I'm glad you did. You know, she always do plugs better than me.
Yeah.
And, so I gotta give that to you. Oh man, what else? I'm gonna hit this trucking news right now. Well, you know what? I got a little small story. So this is a sidebar. I had to call my brother, and brother, you know where I'm going with this one. I think this was 2 days ago. What was happening at work?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is how this has something to do with a little bit of the trucking news. But for anybody out there that's listening, if you might have your CDL, looking to get your CDL, or thinking about chauffeur's license or anything, make sure you find the right company that fits you. Now, I'm not gonna shit on the company that I'm with, And by the way, for people, those who know me personally, they also know I own my own truck as well. But I like kind of local stuff now to get me back home and be with my mom, and I get more time around her. Just kind of like getting to know her all over again. But find a company that fits you. Like, I'm with a company that it's all black owned, and that's a great thing because you kind of, to me, you feel a sense of like helping your own while they're helping you. So and you kind of learn. They're learning and you're learning the whole way. But brother, working. You know what? I'm sorry, I gotta get into this. Working with our people sometimes can be hard.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna try to keep this as PG as possible.
Nah,
Like I said, I know my brother,
tell
he
her like
telling
it
me I
is.
can. What's that, brother?
Nah, tell her like it is.
All right, then, but I'm gonna tell her like a TI is. Well, working with your people can be fucking hard. Like, not regular hard neither. Like, brother, I have met so many people in this little game that we call life that I have learned when certain people are very book smart, but stupid as fucking hell as far as common sense goes. I've met people with all the common sense in the world but don't have book smarts. And then I've met people that are like, they like to hear their self-talk. And look at us. We do a radio show, so obviously we must love to hear our self-talk. But my boss, you know, nice guys. There's three of them. I've been dealing with one boss that has a CDL and he kind of knows all the rules. He's okay. It's cool. He's quiet cat, real quiet dude. Like he don't speak to me, speak unless he has to. And that's a good thing and a bad thing. But then I have one that is a finger pointer and won't take responsibility for their own actions. Brother, I've been running, and I say this because I was venting to my brother about this. I don't think I really got to finish. But also, my brother knows me that I do a lot of things. Like right now, I do a radio show. I do coding work. Shoot, I own a truck. I run a cleaning service. Sometimes I feel like God has made me a walking miracle off of 2 hours of sleep. But this guy points a finger at me because of communication issues. So here's the scenario. We're gonna just call this a scenario. We don't know if it's actually happening or not. I get to work. I drive 11 hours to Utah. Okay, or you can say 10 hours to Utah. The next driver takes over, delivers the load. And I say, hey, well, I will do local deliveries. Because when we get back to the yard, we have one local delivery that's usually like 30 minutes that we do, and then we go home. Okay. Well, the guy with the CDL is not manning this ship right now. He's not managing us. It's the guy without the CDL, which is the other boss. So I get back with nothing more than an hour on my clock, which means I had to drive, 10 hours back? Well, so for me to have an hour left. And I say to him, well, hey, I can't do the locals. Well, just tell your co-driver to do the locals. Well, I'm like, he got off the truck. What are you talking? You couldn't communicate with him and tell him, what's going on? Anybody that knows me knows this about me. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. You ain't gonna blame me for something I don't have no control over. So first thing I hear is say, hey man, look, I don't run this company. It is your responsibility to tell this man. First of all, you monitor hours the way you say you do, and to tell him, hey, call him. Don't just send it in a text message. Call them and say, hey, he doesn't have any hours. I'm gonna need you for the lower route. Right, brother?
Yeah.
So that's the type of certain communication issues that they blame the truck driver for everything. So anybody that's getting your CDL, just be prepared to be blamed for stuff that's beyond your control. We ain't saying you have to take it. If you're in your first year, yeah, you might want to, I ain't gonna say brown nose, but you might just want to hold your head down. But when you up there at 5+, I'm sorry, because most people don't know this. Brother, I don't know if you know this neither, but I got my CDL on February the 8th. Did you know that?
Nah.
Yeah, but literally one day after my birthday, that was the best birthday present ever, that I got my CDL. So on the 8th of February is when I got my CDL. So literally when you send me the birthday present, it's literally, then it's the birthday of my CDL, and it's 6 years old now. It's almost time for preschool. But yeah, That's what I was currently dealing with. But that's what I was venting to you about. It was just, it's just I've been running a company too long, so I think that these people, to me, this comes second nature. Running a business is common sense to me now. But I guess because they're kind of new, I shouldn't be so hard on them. But hey, I'm sorry. I just got to call a spade, man. Like, if it's not my fault, don't blame me for it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going in line with my other question, because that's kind of what's going on with trucking. So, yeah, if anybody wants to see CL, just be prepared for it. But have you ever been blamed for something that you did not do in your household?
Say?
Have you ever been blamed for something that you did not do in your household?
Not often, but every once in a while.
Every once in a while. Oh, I can see what you. I got a joke on that one, brother. See, they blame you for not making the bed, but just didn't know you were still in the sheets. But I'm gonna leave you alone about the sheets, so bro. I'm gonna leave you alone. I was about to say shit. Go into how did that shit make you go for yourself? Did you hear me, brother?
Excuse me, I was scratching the ear singing. Say it one more time.
First of all, what it was, give me a scenario of what happened.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about, I just asked you, brother, you wasn't listening to me. See what I'm saying?
I was scratching my foot and it started feeling good. I got caught up a little bit.
I get some stuff. Brother, I was asking you, have you ever been blamed for something that you didn't do? And I said, elaborate. What was the scenario?
It was a classic. I had a dog back in the day, and my dog didn't. He kind of stubborn, and it's time to go to the bathroom, and he wouldn't come out to go to the bathroom. So he took a nice dump in the middle of the hallway. And I'm trying to clean it up. And, I was like, hey, wipe the dog shit on the floor. Hey, I tried to get him outside. He wouldn't go. Like, nah, you clean it. It's cold. It's cold outside anyway. And it's like, nah, you clean the shit today.
Nah, you did that, sir. The dog didn't feel like going outside. You got it.
I tried everything, bro. I tried lowering with treats. I tried lowering him with toys. That didn't work. And I get blamed for the dog shitting on the floor.
Dog shitted on the floor. You have to do with your ass, bro. I just thought about this, brother. As much, like I know you done seen Sonya whip my tail, but I've never seen your mom really whip you. I done seen her slap the shit out of you. I ain't never seen her whip you.
Oh, we had plenty of powwows, man. Everybody in my life whooped me except my grandparents. Everybody whooped me. My pastor, my mom's boyfriend at the time, Rayla Thomas, God bless his soul. My daddy,
I did.
My uncles,
Me.
Man, shut the fuck up. Everybody except my grandparents whooped my ass all the time.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the Me Too thing. But I don't even remember why I whipped your ass one time. Oh, something that you did. I don't know. No, I probably was going you with Sonya did me. No, I remember why I whooped your ass.
First of all, you can whoop nobody's ass, first of all.
Brother, I did whoop your ass one time when you laughed at me to get my ass whooped. Do you remember that?
Hell no.
You don't remember that, so let me refresh your memory. Remember the dinosaur head?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
That you refused to shit, because I didn't have no toys at all. You had all the good toys. I learned that day for your own damn toys right in this house.
Exactly. You learned that because I was going to fight you. I fought you over there. Remember that? But that was just a fight. That was just a little tug of war saying, give me, and then a punch. But I remember slaying with me and Aiden ass for something, and you laughed. Oh, you laughed. You little bastard. And I whooped your ass for it. I went in there, I got you in that room and I whooped your ass. But you don't remember that. You don't remember laughing at me when I got my ass whooped?
I like that you surfed plenty of times against your ass whooped, but that particular time was hilarious.
That's all it is. And then whooping your ass was hilarious too, goddamn. Shouldn't have laughed at me. That shit hurt. I ain't never laughed at you when Tania whooped you. I always try to save you.
I remember this recently. Your sister she dated this guy that was not very bright. I know him very well, and I'm not gonna say his name, but he's not very bright. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know which one you're talking about. She dated a lot of not very bright dudes.
It started with a T. TB. T. Bradley.
Oh, okay. So you see, we don't say his name around here because we kind of want him gone.
I'm like, I watched the clip on YouTube, not YouTube, on Facebook. They posted, and I'm like, bro, if I want to laugh, I look up Terry Bradley. Oh, shit, I see his name already. I look up Bradley, and I want a good laugh. These two right here, like, what the hell is wrong with them? Especially Bradley. You know?
Well, I'm not gonna say I laugh at her for it. I just, again, the mental retardation is crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm sorry, and that's no offense to him. You know what? I'm actually offending people that suffer with MR. Yeah, they're just he's just slow. I'm sorry, because Adrian actually does have sense.
Yeah, well, he came around.
And you know what? Hold on. And since we're on the subject of my family, his brother threw my family under the bus right here. That kind of offended me just a little bit.
Am I wrong though?
But no, you're gonna apologize later.
I do apologize. Yeah.
Off the show on that. But Mr. Bradley, he ain't listening to us, but that's one dude that I have never seen anybody that just doesn't love life enough to learn when to leave people alone. But yeah, he just doesn't love life. You know, there's only a certain few amount of people that in this world that I stay away from because of my temperament, and he's one of them. Because, brother, have you ever looked at somebody and really said, okay, let me stay away from you because I can see myself hurting you? Yeah. That's how I am with Mr. Brad. So, yeah. That's why he is the one that shall not be named. I don't even laugh at him anymore. He's just dumb. I actually morally pity him. Because when you run around fucking with people, you're gonna eventually fuck. I'm the right one to fuck with, trust me. People don't know that. But I'm also the wrong one to fuck with. But yeah, hopefully one day he finds the right person to mess with and he go up there and rest. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I remember I got a lot of stories, man. I remember one time not too long after Valentine's Day, Brandon. Old girl of mine decided, you know what, this ain't gonna work out. It's over. So, of course, she sent me a text. You know, you didn't have the womanhood tell it to my face. That's all right. So, you know, you go through the breakup and everything, and of course, thank God, wrestling was there to heal my heart. And aside from Jesus, of course, Jesus is first and foremost in wrestling. They were there to heal my heart, you know. But I remember I called. I never told nobody this. I called like to get some closure, right?
Yeah. And
her grandmother picked up the phone, and I'm like, "Hey, I speak to." I ain't gonna say her name. I speak to Ed Wright, and she said she out on the date. I was mad. What you mean she out on the date? What you talking about? She out on the date? I hung up the phone in her face.
Sidebar. S. Wright is my mother's initials. And I know
First of all, I talk about that.
I know. It was a joke, but I was trying to make you laugh because it's down in the press.
Everybody named Wright ain't related to you.
Everybody that's named Wright is related.
Yeah, not your trust. I know for a fact that ain't your cousin.
Oh, brother. How you know for a fact?
And I banged. I say I banged the girl. I dated the girl. I know she ain't your cousin.
Brother, you'll be surprised who I'm kin to you.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Matter of fact, next time you talk to your mom, you ask her who y'all kin to. Now, your mom should notice the McNeils, the Jacksons, the Allens, the Wrights included, but all of them, the Williams.
Mm-hmm.
But again, that's our family, our history tree. Like I said, it's okay.
Anyway,
you might didn't notice, but when you used to come to Brookstown, I was kin to the whole street. Everybody on that street was my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
You think I'm lying? Every holiday was literally my cousin. Like I say, Geraldine Holiday, Matthew Holiday, Javon, Kayla, shit. Fuck the car. Shit, I might as well have been kin to the Carters. I was kin to the Carters. Timmy Holiday, the Carters. Goddamn. Well, we ain't gonna go through the history of the family. But anyway, you called for some clothes and you couldn't get it. You hung up in her face.
Now, mind you, since that time, this is 2011 or 12, I want to say. I ain't talked to none of them since. Unfortunately, her grandmother passed away years later and everything. I ain't talked to none of them since.
Did you go to the funeral?
No, I didn't go to the funeral. At this time, it was over. I don't need to.
You evil, brother.
How am I evil?
Because what if you had a good relationship with the grandmother, but y'all just didn't wake up?
I was cordial. We was cordial, everything. She's a nice lady. God bless her. I didn't know she died. I just found out one day. I was strolling through Facebook. I was still friends with her at the time before I blocked her. X right where I blocked her. She said I miss my grandma, and I put two and two together. Oh, she died, and I blocked her.
Damn, you see how cold this is, guy?
Huh?
Don't piss off LA. You see how cold? Oh, I'm still friends on Facebook? Yeah, my grandmother just died. Let me go ahead and give you that block button. What? You could have at least said, I'm sorry to hear that your grandmother died.
Nah. Let me tell you something. When I break up with you, it's over. Okay? Ain't no getting back together. It's over.
Damn, brother.
I made sure there's no way she could ever reach out to me in any way, shape, or form. She can't. I blocked it everywhere.
Well, look, that's right. If you're ever listening to the podcast,
nigga, please.
You can reach out to me and I'll get them on the phone with you.
I wish she would, but anyway. And then, she used to know where I live and everything. So my cousin, Chad, well, I can't say his name. My cousin, Chad lives in that house now, so she go over there if she want to. I don't think his girlfriend gonna appreciate that. So I made sure there's no way she can reach out to me. It's over.
Well,
like there's old school, old school songs. You lost a good thing now, huh?
Since we on breakup, my breakup happened on Valentine's Day as well. But did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yep, it happened on Valentine's Day. Now, I ain't gonna go into too many details, but I broke up with a person that I love truly. I can honestly say that now. At first, I just couldn't accept that I was just this stupidly in love. But you go through what they say, is it the 7 stages of grief or the 8 stages of grief?
7.
7, okay. So yeah, I went through 7 stages of grief, and then looking back over it now, I was a very stupid person. So I was stupidly in love. So, but this was my mom did. See, the breakup ain't really the focus of this. Yeah, I broke up. That happened. But I went to my mother for consolement. And, brother, let me ask this question before you bust out laughing at me. But, when you and her broke up, did your mom console you a little bit and say it was going to be all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Your mom told you this. So she's already 110% better than my mom. So this is what my mom did. So I go there and I said, Mom, I really did love her. I said, it hurt so much. And mother, my mom told me, she laughed at me. Mother, imagine you up there crying to your mom, and she just give you an evil laugh. And she said, that's what your ass get. Told you she won't. I never liked her anyway.
I tell you this, Brandon. In my life, I know one damn thing for sure. There will be peace between my mom and my girl. I ain't having that bullshit.
Brother, again, I can't. My mom, and sure, you know my mom. That's the thing. She is a very picky person.
Mm-hmm.
She's a very good judge of character, and she doesn't like too many people. She's mean as fuck. She's a Taurus, for God's sake. But once you got her as a friend, she's your friend for life. But when you come, like, me and my mom always been very protective of each other. So it's like, wasn't nobody ever good enough for my family? Wasn't nobody ever good enough for my mom? So, even her husband didn't like me, and if he's listening, which I know he's probably not, because he's too fucking old to while to work on goddamn computer. His fucking fingers probably turn to dust and he hit a key. But to this day, he thought I hated him. No, I didn't hate you. You just wasn't good. I'll tell anybody, you're just not good enough for my family. Not good enough for my mom. If I like you, like, that's all that goes towards my friends too. If I like you, you're not. Unless you're doing some super extraordinary ass shit, you're not good enough for my family. But yeah, my mom laughed at me. And brother, when she laughed at me, it hurt when I say it hurt my feelings, it actually hurt my soul, because I actually just went, after she did that, I got back on my truck. I went on the road for 11 months. But it took me almost a year to get over this. I was literally, but I was 22 days from a whole year of just not touching anybody, not wanting to go outside, everything. I was like, because you're going through these stages, like I said, the 7 stages of grief. It was crazy. But then, brother, you know what's crazy? I don't know if you did this yet. I don't know if you did this to get over it. That's right. But the best way to get over something is to get under something. You heard that before?
Uh-huh.
And brother, you always knew your brother was a pimp. You stop playing. You guys always know pimp.
Oh, like a hoe. Okay.
I was a whore. But I did get out under a lot of things. And I got over it. And now I'm in a better place talking about it to y'all on radio.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how that happened. I can't believe we had that similar thing, though. Both of ours happened in Valentine's Day.
Man, I got a shout out to ASMR videos. I watching a video of scalp scratching, and I finally found one of somebody scratching with a rat tail comb, but the end of the rat tail comb, I bet it feels so good.
Brother, I have to look. If you're gonna shout them out, at least give them their name. I will say
I
this.
can't remember the channel.
ASMR videos, I have learned a lot.
Yeah.
I gotta give them for to actually get that stuff perfect every time. They is working their tails off. It's what's his name? Dornstar. I might get your name wrong, Dornstar, but I know she's a shoe shine ASMR. That dude done taught me how to clean my shoes. No cap. While putting me to sleep at the same time. So, yeah. Shout out to the ASMR people. Shoe shine, ASMR, all of them.
Yeah. Oh. Hell, sing it. Oh, gee.
Brother, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to get up.
Why are you making all that damn noise to get up? You ain't that damn old.
I remember grade books. Remember grade books?
I want you to answer that question. Are you just that damn old to get up? No, what book you talking about?
Back in school, the teacher had a grade book.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
It's a black book with green pages.
With the answer key in them, yeah.
I remember that. Oh,
Some teachers actually cared.
yeah. In summer school, I had I taken was it the leap test, the iLeap, whatever it was, and I had a accommodation I take by myself. My teacher gave she kind of no, she died. Well, this was back 2008, 9. So I guess I can say. I guess I can tell this now. She's probably retired by now. So yeah, so I can wait to tell the story now. She probably retired long ago. So should be good. She kind of hinted the answers to the test. I was we're filling the bubble. She was like, especially the math portion. She's like, you sure? You sure? And then she pointed at the desk, the right answer. And then she coughed and she coughed. I think she did this on purpose now. She coughed and he had papers in her hand, the answer key in the hand. And she coughed and she's like, she pretended like she dropped it. And on the paper, Brandon, was the correct answer. Now, I can tell the story now. She's probably retired, so they can't do shit to her. Everybody grown now. What the hell you gonna do?
Brother, I gotta say this. I don't know why you hated math so much.
I don't like math. Me and math been having problems since the first grade. Shit, since kindergarten. I don't like math.
Math was the only absolute thing. Was the only. Matter of fact, I gotta say this, and this is a joke for my black people as well. When your daddy wasn't there, math was there.
I was so sick. If Johnny got 5 apples and takes away 3, man, fuck Johnny and his apples.
Brother, when your dad wasn't there, math was there. Math was the only absolute thing that I hated every other subject but math. The only thing that pissed me off in math was fractions.
Yeah.
Like, fractions, no. 2 things piss me off. Fractions and variables. Everything else, I love.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Another thing pissed me off, too. Brother, do you remember when they would give you a circle, some numbers and say find the diameter and all this?
Man, I was never good at that stuff, man.
Brother, certain things I wasn't good at neither. But regular fucking, like, equations, algebraic expressions, like, shit like that. Trig. Because I wound up getting further than learning trig and count. But, yeah, to me, it was a rabbit hole. But, Lord have mercy, the only thing I really loved math was because learning how to count money.
Mm-hmm.
Learning how to do things easy as hell with math, so I found out what my work was right there. Math was my favorite subject. Fuck English, fuck science, fuck social studies. I hated all that. And you love social studies. I don't know why.
Yeah, I love it. By the way, all my Baton Rouge people, man, I got something cool for you. The Story of Christmas, December 8th through the 10th at Bethany Church, Seagan Lane campus. Check it out. I saw a few clips of it. It's awesome. Check it out. December, they got 2 more showings, tomorrow and Sunday night. I want to say, 7? I want to say. So if all of you Baton Rouge, Louisiana, check it out. 7 o'clock nightly. Got 2 more showings, Saturday night and Sunday night. Yes, I know y'all come back out Sunday night after church, but it's all good. Bethany Church at the Seagan Lane campus. Let's see here. I'm going off memory here, so hang on a second. It's been a long time since I've been down there. Let's see here. Stop.
When you going back, brother? I don't think I want to go back, though.
Next time I go, I've been a while, man. But anyway, our South Campus is in Seagan Lane. If I can find the address, that'd be great. No, I'm trying to find the address. Okay. We're in Roger Lane. So that's well, we had a property that kind of was a shortcut. The back way of Bethany. That was a shortcut. They sold that property. So you go Reacher Lane, or you go to you go through 1107 Honor Lane, Honore, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That another route. There's the front way and the back way. The back way is 10877 Reacher Road. Yeah. You go the front way, which is Honor Lane. The back way is Reacher Road. They sold that back property off, I believe.
Okay. I haven't been bakery since I was a child.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know. But hey, when you ought to go back, you ought to go to Baton Rouge to go to bakery on Sunday.
Yeah, man, I would love that, bro. I remember. I used every Wednesday night. We used to have youth service on Wednesday nights. I'd be calling everybody I know for a ride over there. Uber didn't exist until 2009. Uber and Lyft.
Yeah.
So I would call the church office. Y'all send somebody to pick me up every Wednesday night. Every now and then, my mom was like last resort to take me. You know.
Man, I think I always wonder actually, why do you use your mom as the last resort to take you somewhere?
You working all day, and you tired, you exhausted. Last thing you want to do is take somebody somewhere. You know.
You know what's crazy though? This is what I say. If my son, well, my daughter, I have a daughter, but if my daughter was to wake me up after a long day of work and tell me to take her to church, I'm taking her to church every time. Because you could be the one thing about Baton Rouge, again, this is my experience. You can be doing almost anything in Baton Rouge. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about anything evil or just downright dirty. But your son want to go to church? Take his ass.
Yes, sir. Now, young people think going to church is a punishment or a chore. For me, every now and then, not going to, hear me out now, hear me closely now. Every now and then, not going to church was a punishment. I'll give you an example. Everybody remembers Billy Graham, right?
Yes, sir, I remember.
He passed away a while ago, but this is 2007, 8. He was in his 80s. It's a one-time event, one night only at the River Center. One night only. I was like, I had plans to be there. I did something stupid that morning. I don't know what it is. It's something stupid. Involved coffee creamer. I don't know what I did. It was something stupid.
Drunk all the damn coffee creamer guy. That's what he did.
I think so, yeah. So, Miles, I can punish you later. I can punish you now. If I punch you later, you're going to regret it. I was like, well, let's do it now and get over it. You can't go to the concert tonight. I'm like, come on. Now, mind you, this is one night. Billy Graham was well enough to travel at the time. One night only. This ain't gonna happen again. Deluge, my Bethany Church's youth band, they worshiped that night, and it was lit. It would never happen. This, by the way, live streaming didn't exist at the time.
Then he said also CDs of the services after that you could buy something like $1 or $5.
Yeah, live streaming don't exist yet. So if you miss, unless somebody take a video, you missed it, and I missed it. It was lit. Billy Graham, the kind of guy, he's an old man, but he's a cool old man. When he talk, you listen. You know? And the message was cool. It was relatable. He had young people, even young people listen, even young people in the room. Hey, he had him by the palm of his hand, you know? He had young people. I'm talking, you know how hard it is for young people to pay attention in service?
Hell yeah.
And Billy Graham had people, Billy Graham had folks at the palm of his hand that night. And I missed it. Every now and then, not going was the punishment.
Yeah, that is true, brother. Well, I think for you not going at any time was a punishment for you.
I remember one time I tried to, we had we used to have the service called Deluge Night, where every month the Deluge band would lead worship every month. And I couldn't find a ride nowhere. Okay, but I didn't feel like taking me. I couldn't find a ride anywhere.
Why you ain't call Sony?
I ain't had y'all number then. It's 2008, 9, 7, 8, 9.
So hold on. House phone is still around.
Yeah.
So 356-0560 was our house phone number. It's crazy I can still remember that. God damn. Forgive me, Lord.
I remember our house phone disconnected because we got tired of people calling. Like nowadays, we don't use the house phone no more. I don't think anybody use the house phone anymore.
No, but they don't do it anymore. But back in the day, do you remember that was our only means of communication?
Uh-huh.
So, I don't remember Tennille's number, but I remember my auntie 356-2426. I remember my auntie Jerry number by heart.
Mm-hmm.
We all would. If that number get called, boy, either I'm in trouble or I'm very, very happy. We'll get the 235. But, bro, I'm house phones. We have. That's crazy, bro, to think about how a 13-year-old, 12-year-old, 11-year-old have freaking iPhones. And when we was little, boy, they had the Nokia bricks.
Uh-huh.
And, boy, if you had a Nokia brick, your parents must have had money. That's how we felt.
And then try using the internet on the flip phone. Lord have mercy.
Brother. I remember that stuff had the buffer. No, remember, try using, like, I think you did have a computer over there on 48. But remember using dial-up, bro, and somebody would call and get through?
Yep.
And cut the internet up, and you used to be like, bitch, why? Come on, man.
You couldn't do both. You either you off the phone use the internet, or you off the internet use the phone.
Yep.
You couldn't do both.
Look, I don't know you remember this. You got it nailed. You got it nailed. Hey, that's giving away our age right there, boy.
Ooh. Yeah, man.
AOL dish they used to send in the mail. Oh man. But I had a fairly good childhood, I will say that.
Yeah.
Even though I had an emotionless parent, I do know Sonya do listen to her. But so it's yeah, Sonya was emotionless. The laughed at me when I had a breakup. If I ever, people ask me why, why are you mean? Like, brother, my friend, I ain't gonna even say that. It's a baby mama. She always says, she's like, bro, you're so mean. How the hell you got so mean? Look who my mom is. That's not that I'm mean. I just feel like I'm so straightforward that don't really nothing affects me. So it's just like when you ask me something, I just give you the emotional answer.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, that's just mean. That's just mean. Then she met my mom. She said, oh shit. I mean, you care a little bit. She don't care at all. I'm like, exactly. So how can you say I'm mean compared to that? That's why I always like, I'm not mean. I'm like, fuck that. Yes, you are.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm going to go ahead on and give me the time because I know I've been yapping.
Yeah, in fact, it's about to be 10:30. We're gonna go ahead and do the we're gonna do a run through of the ASMR thing, and hopefully we lay something down.
Yeah, hopefully we can lay something down. So we're gonna go ahead on and get brother start reading. So thank y'all guys for listening to us. It has been great on Truckers Pod tonight. We'll see y'all next week.
See you, everybody.